Hello, everybody. Welcome to Super IP Compliant All Villain Birthday Game, where we are raising some money, and it looks like you all have been out there doing some work. We're at $290 already before we've even kicked off. So you all rock. Every single one of you is the real hero, but we're here with villains today. So let's kick it over to Diana real quick. She's got some things to say, and then we'll do a quick round the table, and we'll jump right into this.
Yeah, hey guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm so happy that you all could show up and do this with us. I'm so happy that my players agreed to show up and play a fun game with me. And I'm super happy that we're raising funds for Wawa today. So, in the interest of not giving you the incorrect impression, I'm going to read exactly what Shar sent me in terms of what Wawa does with all the donations that they're receiving right now. So, Wawa Rape Crisis Center provides free of charge gender-affirming support services to survivors of sexualized violence with shared experiences of gender depression, including cis and trans women and trans non-binary and two-spirit survivors. Support services include victim services, hospital, court, and police accompaniments, and individual and group counseling. Gender-based violence is systemic, and our work goes beyond service provision to advocating for and enacting change within our society to create safer communities.
You turn yourself up just a little bit, Diana.
Am I super quiet?
Mm-hmm.
How dat? Dat better?
Better on my end.
Y'all tell me.
So we're here to raise money for Wawa today. Their information is on the Tiltify link if you'd like to read a little bit more about it.
You can also type !Wawa over in chat too.
Perfect. Thank you. Yeah, still just a little bit quiet, they said. Okay. So today we have a very special cast of wonderful human beings. Diana, let's go around the table. Let's start with Gabe. Hi, Gabe. Who are you and what do you do?
Hi, I'm Gabe. I am a cosplayer, voice actor, but primarily I'm a game designer. I work over at Roll20 as in-house game designer, as well as a creative producer. I've gotten to work on Pathfinder stuff, worked with Darrington Press on the recent Ukatoa game, and I am excited to be your Maleficent, strange man thing.
And let's travel down to Cynthia.
Hey y'all, I'm Cynthia Marie. You guys may know me from LA by Night. I play Nellie G. I'm in a bunch of other shows that are around, such as Sirens. I play Girasol there. You guys can find me on Twitter, Dancer, Instagram, Cynthia_Marie. But today, I'm really excited. I've been Diana, seriously, I've been excited for how long? About a month now, trying to plan all of this.
Yeah.
I'm just hyped. So first off, happy birthday, Diana. So excited for this charity event. I was so in. You had me at birthday and charity. I was done, and then you threw in Disney. I was like, that's it. I'm over. I'm done. So today I am playing Yzma. Enjoy.
And we have opened up the first charity giveaway, which is for a
Friday afternoon tea class sampler pack.
Ooh. This is a physical giveaway, so unfortunately physical giveaways will be for U.S. residents only, but we do appreciate all the support. Next up, right in the middle, Ms. Emily.
Hi everyone, my name is Emily. I am the director of licensing over at Roll20. We're just going to skirt right over the fact that I'm a licensing professional in this completely legally distinct and totally IP compliant Disney-ish charity birthday stream. You can also find me here on Bard and Barbarian, streaming in the Call of Cthulhu game every other Thursday, Iron Dust and Blood, as well as on the various World of Darkness theme streams on Q Times on every Friday night. And today I am playing Mother Gothel.
I hear she knows best.
Mother does know best, yes.
And last but certainly not least, our resident himbo, Mason.
Right. So, Hey guys, my name is Mason Dula. You can find me at Mason Dula on all the stuff. That's DULA. Taking a break from most of the things I normally do, but you can find me streaming with some of these beautiful people pretty regularly. So if you see these faces, I'm usually not far behind. So again, happy birthday, Dan, and thanks so much. I know we're all really excited to hop in, so I'm not gonna keep going.
I feel like a kid about to go to Disney World, and like I woke up at 2:00 this morning, partly because the dog woke me, but also because I was like, oh, I need to make sure that we get this in there. So, you know, we have how long are the things open, Diana?
They're open for 10 minutes apiece, and we have a couple to start right out of the gate with. So I'm gonna try and stick with that as closely as I can.
Okay. So my goodness, we're at $330. So we're gonna do the first 3 giveaways, and we're not gonna interrupt. We're gonna take a couple breaks, so we won't. Once we start playing, we won't interrupt to do the giveaways. We'll do those during breaks, for whatever threshold we get to, or we'll start them and then we'll announce them as we continue. The next one is for a $50 gift card from Die Hard, and then the third one is the Castles and Keeps terrain tiles from 1985 games, as well as a set of dice from Die Hard Dice. So a lot of good giveaways here to kick it off. We'll go over our donation thresholds real quick. So first up, $15 buys advantage or disadvantage for any cast member, including the DM. You can put it into a communal pool where the players can pull from it when they need it. If it is a disadvantage and it goes into the communal pool, that's just me, and I will assign that as I need to. Looking at you, Gabe. Look, already claimed to break the game. We'll see how this goes. You're muted.
Did Diana tell you?
No, you said it.
I think
At the
wrong chat.
at the $30. Yeah, she totally told
I
me.
absolutely told him.
You monster! That's what I knew he was. I knew you were gonna say something.
Look,
so
if you get
tell
caught, then
everything.
I escape way faster.
I'm going to.
It's true. It's true. At the $35 mark,
Yes.
I think. Yeah. We have a wild magic surge, and you all know that wild magic makes shit go bananas. I have the table pulled up. We're gonna turn somebody into a plant today. At the $50 mark, $50 donation, a Hinch folk from Disney, dealer's choice. So if you donate $50 in one
60.
go, then you get to choose who makes an appearance to help out our intrepid villains here, and I will attempt to do the voice for said villain.
If none of you brings Iago into this game,
I have
You're
T
dead to
specifically
me.
in case somebody says Iago. And at $100, a Disney hero will be dropped in to thwart our villains. Any questions from the cast before we get started here? All right. Imagine, if you will, the sky opens up and we take a bird's eye view across a plain heading north. Frozen wasteland, nothing but snow and ice as far as the eye can see. Biting winds and blowing snow. The lethality whistles through the air. Strange beasts haunt the distance. Shadows hinting at what lurks. Apparent, very apparent, that any living thing that isn't adapted to this climate would be ripped to shreds by the slinging ice and biting winds. Extremities would freeze solid. The perfect place for a prison. We continue on, and in the distance, we see a swirling dome. Winter weather coalescing into a compact cloud. We pass through the vortex of ice and snow, and suddenly, a break. You hear birds chirping. The sun is shining, the grass is green, and ahead of you is a monolithic stone structure. Imposing gray walls rise high above. A moat with sparkling blue water surrounds the structure. underneath the surface lurk shadows that swiftly dart here and there. As we rise to a bird's eye view of this structure, we see it's in the shape of a six-pointed star. The wall of ice and snow, this dome that is formed around it, forms a circle touching each of the 6 points. The northernmost point of the star is dominated by a massive gray stone tower. Blue conical roofs and gold accents decorate this monolith. Flanking it, the left and right points on the northern half of this structure, are 2 large, squat guard towers with crenellations and siege weaponry. This place is made to withstand an attack from within or without. The southernmost point of the star rests a large tower with a gatehouse, portcullis, drawbridge, the works. It rests right up against the frozen barrier. The stones around it have been blackened with the cold. We zoom in to the center pentagon of clear space within the star. And there's a cluster of small buildings, outhouses, work buildings, stables, functionary places. And we zoom in towards the center building. It's a small one-room building with windows and a door. And as we zoom in, we see 4 figures seated in a circle around a stool. And in the center on that stool is a very small, diminutive figure who's addressing the crowd around him. Sorry, I have a key phrase that I have to find to let me find this voice. Swell. Gee, golly gee, guys. You all have been here for quite a while now, and I keep telling you to let your conscience be your guide. But I just don't seem to be working through you. Maleficent, last week you tried to hold a guard's head into a water bucket. Why do you do the things you do? We're going to zoom in. Maleficent. Mm-hmm. We hear kind of the G as a wanted poster pops up around their head. What are you wanted for? What have you been imprisoned for, Maleficent? Wrongly or otherwise, of course.
Burning down a kingdom, turning into a dragon and eating villagers, taking a king and dunking him in a lake, and I quote, because it would season the meat, and a bunch of other counts of terrorizing kingdoms and cities.
Suffice it to say, you probably deserve to be here.
Yeah. And to answer his question, I like when he was doing the begging, so I wanted him to do it again.
You're a monster.
If only you knew, little mouse.
We're going to shift to a sour-looking individual, very grumpy face. Mother Gothel. What has brought you to this place?
I stole the princess and kept her locked in a tower for 18 long years. But honestly, the kingdom is the one that stole from me. So, you can imagine my surprise to find out that I am considered the victim in this situation. They're so dramatic.
Gee, I guess you just don't have any remorse for the things you've done.
Ha! Remorse? Why would I have remorse? Look at me. I'm perfect.
I don't know how I'm supposed to rehabilitate you all. The Blue Fairy said that it was my job to make sure that you all were rehabilitated, and so far I have failed on every account. Gee, this just starts to get to me. He's going to turn and look. Now, Yzma, brought you here?
I was framed, I tell you. I was fired from my job. And I had to pay the Emperor a little visit because he needed to be attended to. I was going to turn him into a flea, and I was going to put that flea in a box, and I was going to put that box in another box, and I was going to ship it to myself. And when it arrives, I would have smashed it with a hammer. But I realized that I was a better alchemist, and my poison did just fine. Unfortunately, the hired help did not help me in any instance whatsoever and landed me here!
Well, golly gee, it just seems like none of you are guilty of the things you've done except Maleficent. At least you admit to the things you've done.
I do,
Even
but
if
that's
there's
because
no
I don't think they're
remorse.
crimes. They were just actions that some people didn't agree with.
You're very persuasive, but gee golly, I don't think that'll work on the parole board.
We'll just make a new one.
He turns his head to the last individual, seated regally to the side. Now we've been graced with a genuine god. Hades, have you gotten over your hatred of your brother and, maybe learn to forgive and forget?
Hades is wanted for the attempted overthrow of Mount Olympus, several murders, unleashing the Titans, kidnapping Meg. But mostly, if you look at it, it's all a case of contract breach at the base level.
I can see I'm not getting through to any of you.
I was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, you see.
Me too.
Maybe you're just a really bad therapist. Do you ever think of that?
I think about it daily. Here I am, banished to the north. I thought I was doing a good thing. I gotta deal with you all every single day. At least I got the warden here to back me up.
Doc, I hate to break it to you, but I think you drew the short straw on this one.
At that moment, there's a knock at the door. And a large gentleman enters with a plate of pastries and tea.
Hey, I thought I'd get you all started off with some classic spinach puffs. Really easy. I can show you the recipe. Mr. Mouse, if you're ready for it, the mushroom risotto will be out in a minute. We got a roasted rack of lamb coming up after that. Yzma, is that you? Oh my God. I can't even. Is it your birthday?
It is not my birthday.
Oh, that's a real shame because the raspberry creme brulee is going to kill it.
Yzma, who's this putz?
Who is this pus? This is Kronk. Another hired hand that I had.
Looks delicious.
I'm gonna begin grabbing small plates and tongs and plating individual things to hand out to people.
We get the wanted, but with a line through it, and it says, "Not a bad dude." How are you mixed up in all of this, Kronk?
Well, I did pull the wrong lever one time, so I think it's just a misunderstanding. But I'm more than happy to do my community service if that's what it takes.
Very noble of you. That's noble of you. At least somebody here has some sense about him. At this, there's another knock at the door. Sorry, Kronk, go ahead.
Oh no, Maleficent was just thinking under her breath, it's not you either.
There's another knock at the door, and a guard pokes his head in. All of the guards are attired similarly, with a conical helmet that sweeps down over the neck. But all of them have a large chain, and in the center of the chain around their chest, there's a disc about the size of, what, a grapefruit that sort of has this opalescence when it catches the light. As you all look at each other, you notice that this is nothing new, but you all have manacles around your wrists as well. And resting in the center of each of these manacles is another one of these discs. The guard sticks his head and he says, Doc Jiminy, the warden's heading out. He got called down to bless, I don't know, some thing is going on. They're doing a ribbon cutting or something. Newcastle, I don't know. He's getting called down there. But you said you wanted to be informed anytime that the warden left. Golly gee, oh my jeepers, we're not prepared for this. And he's gonna hop off the stool and he's gonna look around and he's go, Kronk, make sure they don't get up to any mischief. It's part of your parole, remember? And he hops off.
You can count on me.
At the mention of the warden, you each have a flashback, a very distinct flashback of when you were first brought to this prison in the far, far north reaches. This Ultramax multi-planar prison. Each one of you had a very similar situation. The drawbridge was dropped down. You were walked across in this sort of dome of safety that that opens up when the drawbridge is dropped through the wintry terror around you. And you're brought out into the courtyard here and greeted by a diminutive fellow. He comes up to about the waist of Kronk, a little higher on Mother Gothel, maybe the shoulder. He's got large ears and wears a hat. It's a pointed hat, blue with yellow stars and moons on it. You're surrounded by guards. Oh boy, what do we got here? Another malcontent. This is just my favorite. Fresh new crop. Welcome to Fangshield Prison. You're gonna love it here. The sun is shining, the grass is green, and you have, amenities and stuff. The princesses down south just won't let me do it my way. So, while you're here, we got just a few rules. First and foremost, the magic dampeners. And as he says this, a guard steps forward and latches onto each of your wrists. The last time that those were removed. And anytime you're outside of your cells, you're going to have these on your wrists. Make sure you don't get up to any mischief. And each of you have, as a spellcaster, not you, Kronk, so much, you have a focus. Something that identifies you and you use to channel your magic. And at this point, it is marched around in front of you to lay at the feet of the warden. You won't be needing this where you're going. I'm so happy to add another trophy to my wall. And he nods to the guard and they take it across the field to the tower at the north end of the compound and enter. That's my tower. The warden's tower, and none of you will be going in it, ever. You got a special place. So at Fangshield Prison, there are 4 wings. Each one of the gaps left by the crossing of walls is a wing of the prison. You all are in the easternmost, east-north wing, below the guard tower. Supermax. For the things that you've done and the abilities that you have. Each night when you are locked in your cell, you notice that there is another one of those discs setting up right outside your door so that no shenanigans can go on, even when you're sleeping.
Can we... Sorry. Never mind.
One last bit of information, and then I will stop talking and let you all do what you want to do. One last bit of information. Those little discs there aren't just for my protection. They're for your protection as well. Oh boy, you might have noticed the unique shape of this prison. It's used to channel magic and contain magic. We built this here prison on a ley line specifically with you all in mind. Boy, I'm losing it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. But this might cause some errant magic eruptions. And at that moment, I believe that we had a wild magic surge purchased. Is that correct?
Correct.
And as he says that, all of your teeth fall out, just randomly. And then he hits a button, and it activates the disc. The disc on your chest starts to swirl, and that magic dissipates quickly. You see? This is what would happen if you allowed those to not be there. So, they're for your protection as well, so don't get any fancy ideas. Oh, and one more thing. Don't forget, I own your butts now. And the runes on his hat glow for a moment, and each one of you in this particular flashback remembers distinctly feeling a shock run down your body as he points his hand at you. Just enough to make you uncomfortable, regardless of the disc around your manacles. You're back at the shack. You've passed your hatred of the warden, and Cricket has left, and you are left to your own devices with Kronk there to supervise.
All right, well, I think we ought to be getting you all back to your cells.
Kronk, you know that this is the time.
We were making a lot of headway in our therapy here, Kronk. It'd be a shame if you interrupted that progress.
Wrong. You know as well as I do, you are not interested in taking us back to our cells right now.
Let's be honest, Kronk. It's good for us to express ourselves. It's healthy.
Kronk, did I ever tell you that your spinach puffs are fantastic?
Oh, well, it's a really easy recipe. Let me, wait, are you all trying to convince me to help you with something? I'm not sure if... One second.
We weren't trying, but it sure sounds like you just offered. So, what do you say,
Sure.
Kronk?
I don't know.
Are you offering to help us? That's so
I
kind.
heard it. You heard it. You heard it. I heard it.
You're right. Let me ask. Are you all really sorry for what you did?
Oh, the sorriest. You wouldn't believe I hear Mother Gothel crying every night saying how bad she feels about stealing that poor little baby and using it to her whims.
Oh,
What?
so true.
Oh. Well, you mean that's not an obvious lie. I mean, I've just met these people.
I mean, I have plenty of regrets.
What?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need you guys to just for a minute.
What are you
Right.
talking to?
Oh, it's just the mini me's that sometimes appear on my shoulders. Everybody has them. It's a normal thing.
It's totally normal.
So, if you all are ready, you just kind of take your seats. I've already made a couple places for you at the table here. I've got some raspberry creme brulee coming if you're ready for that. I'm just gonna like put my mitts back on and start to leave the room just absent-mindedly.
Kronk, we would like you to join us.
For dinner?
Yes. For
Oh.
dinner.
Well, that's really kind of you. I did make enough for myself on the off chance that you all wanted me to stay, so I'm gonna just go pull up a seat and kind of like set the place for myself and tie a little handkerchief around my neck.
Excellent.
Yes, we're thrilled at your presence.
Ease my toots. Is he as stupid as he seems? Hey, Kronk, what you doing with your soul?
I never really thought about it before.
Excuse me, Hades. We are not taking souls from Kronk.
He's
Kronk is
expendable.
mine.
It's like stealing candy from a baby, though. Can you blame me? I mean,
Could we get a new one?
A new what?
A new that.
A
And I
Kronk.
point to Kronk.
I don't know. Can you sneak one into this place?
Enough with this conversation! Let's focus on the matter at hand. Tonight's the night we get out of here.
you
all
didn't
have
hear
been
any of
planning
that,
this.
Kronk.
What?
Exactly.
If you all don't hurry, your main courses are gonna get cold.
Right, Kronk. I think we're gonna need this for a to-go box.
Oh. Can we just have one meal? Like maybe one course?
If you help us get out of here, we will have the biggest feast you will ever enjoy.
Well, is it gonna take much time? Because I really only have 1 day left on my sentence, and if I'm not back in my cell by this evening, I'm probably just gonna go straight back in for another year.
It should take no more than 3 hours.
Oh, then that sounds perfectly reasonable.
Excellent. So how
So
are we
no
going to
soul stealing then.
No.
Yet.
All right.
How about
One of you owes me.
How about none of us seated at the table? Souls, are you allowed to take?
I'm not usually in the business of making deals with mortals, but in your case, I'll make an exception, babe.
Thank you, darling. Alright, so how are we going to do this?
Well, first, I think many of us need our magic. That is a big problem. To figure out how to dampen that field, and once we do so, well, all the little beasties can be out and about again.
So,
But how to kill the magic dampener?
the disky thing, the warden gave them to us when we first arrived. Do you think we could get rid of those?
I think so, actually.
Gronk, is there a hammer about? I could smash it with a hammer.
Oh, well, hammers aren't really my thing. And I'm pretty sure the warden said we're not allowed to have weapons, so good luck.
You know, the warden did say that. But then, the warden changed his mind.
I don't remember him changing his mind.
No?
No.
I remember it. I remember it quite clearly.
You were right there.
Hades, you remember it.
Of course.
Well,
Maleficent, you remember when the warden changed their mind about smashing the discs?
I do. I will never forget. I think that they were just testing us when they mentioned not doing it today.
oh, you know what it is? I've been in here a long time. The beard's growing out. That's kind of the indicator. I'm getting senile. I'm gonna have to trust your keen minds to keep me on track.
That's
We'll
exactly
take
it.
excellent care
Good
of you.
man.
Smart little beastie.
So, Kronk, I'm sure you can do it.
Oh, yeah. What do you need me to do?
Smash the discs.
Oh, right. Can I do that? I can't do that right here, can I, Justice?
There are
Okay.
definitely guards right outside.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Cool. What do I see around me? Is there anything that looks like it might be useful?
This particular building is very flimsy. It was slapdash together. The furniture is not. This is a very high maximum prison. Where the furniture or items are not completely bolted and inaccessible, they are very flimsy. So the chairs that you're sitting in are folding chairs that are made from very lightweight wood that are constructed in such a way that they could support your body, but if you swung them at somebody, they would just kind of disintegrate. The tables as well are the same material.
No, kind
But-
of like Dark Souls furniture.
Yeah. You all know that your personal effects were taken from you when you entered. You all, as you look around, are all wearing blue jumpsuits with just a small embroidered picture of your face on the side. And all of your personal effects were put into the guard tower at the entrance, as well as your magical focus that was taken trophy-like to the warden's tower. What does your magical focus look like, Hades? What was taken from you?
Well, you know, my favorite piece of jewelry, my only piece of jewelry for my incorporeal form is really my my skull pendant here. So feel naked without it.
And what about you, Mother Gothel? What was taken from you? What are we looking for?
Of course, a small golden flower.
And Maleficent, what are you missing?
A large wooden staff that seems to wrap itself around a green gem at the top.
I'm sure that looks wonderful on the warden's wall.
No.
And Yzma,
I'm
artificer that you are.
missing my potion bottle, specifically a purple one with gold details with a skull imprinted on the front of it.
You all have been planning this break for a while. You know where the guards are. You know that there's about 250 guards at any given time in this complex. You know that each captain of the guard, so each wing of the prison has several different guard teams, and each captain carries a key to the cells. You know that your personal effects, as said before, are in the guard tower at the southernmost point of the star, and your personal foci are in the warden's chamber. You also know that the warden travels in some manner. You're not sure exactly how. Sometimes he goes out through the portal and disappears. Sometimes he just goes to his tower. You have yet to figure out a way to defeat the anti-magic fields, but you have been waiting for this moment when the warden is gone to make your move.
This seems like a pretty golden opportunity. Do you guys, you want me to take care of the gentleman outside? I think I could, keep him busy for a minute or two.
How exactly would you keep him busy?
Doll, I've got this.
Just don't be hot-headed.
I'll do my best, but you know it's sort of my thing. I appreciate you. I see what you did there. Hades is going to walk over to the door. Is it closed right now, or is it just like an open pathway?
It's closed.
Cool.
It's a flimsy swinging door. Like you couldn't barricade this door if you wanted to.
Excellent. Neat. I'm gonna let you determine if I'm actually able to do this, and otherwise I'll just improvise. But because I am a fire genasi, I am made of flame. I kind of want to just like take a few quick steps out into the hallway and pretend to be on fire, essentially, like screaming. I won't do it because I don't want to break everyone's eardrums, but
You're not new to this prison. I feel like this is a trick you might have tried before at some point.
not if I didn't think it was gonna work.
You can try and do a performance to trick this guard into thinking that you are on fire.
We'll go with the caveat of if it doesn't look like it's working, I'm gonna run into something flammable out in the hallway.
While the magic dampener cannot stop your natural who you are-ness, you have been unable to conjure more flames and sling it as you previously have been known to do.
That's a dirty 20.
You exit the door and start flailing around, and the guard is taken aback. Oh my goodness, and immediately runs over and starts trying to pat you out.
I kind of like try and stiff arm him as he's doing that, but like also sort of tugging him away from the door so that perhaps the others could get out.
He has stepped away from the door, and the door is left open behind, and you all hear a scuffle in the hallway with Hades shrieking and the guard completely flustered.
I believe that is our cue.
All
Kronk?
right. You all, I gotta pack these up real quick. It'll only
Kronk!
take a second. I'm just kind of like, sadly kind of put the food back down. I'm gonna quickly kind of see if there's anything. Is there any? I have no items on me, right?
That's correct. You would have anything that you would use to cook with, not a knife, but like seasoning packets.
I'm gonna grab like a condiment of some sort, like a little squeeze bottle, and like just quickly like write a little message on the table and walk out the door.
Wait, Kronk! I need you.
Oh, okay.
I hop on his back.
It's just like old times. And I'm gonna just kind of like start trotting off down towards where Hades is, or past there. What do I see now that we're out of the room? Like,
it's actually not a hallway. You're actually on the main parade ground, as it were, here.
okay.
Hades is thrashing off to the left. There's a series of other buildings around. You know them to be, one of them is like the communal cafeteria area. There's a little pitch off to the side where you do your daily exercises and where you all get outdoor time. The strange thing is, it's not like dungeon and dripping walls. No, there's sunlight. You look behind you and there's a rainbow going across the warden's tower. Like, there's birds chirping, little woodland creatures scurrying by. You know, it's pleasant.
How
Kronk.
far away are the woodland creatures?
They're a little bit a ways right now. They're off on the walls and scampering around.
Gotcha. Okay. Well then, since we're outside, you said there's like one guard that Hades is talking to. Are there any others that we're inside of though? Or can we just kind of sneak past?
There's not any immediately, but you know that the building directly ahead of you is the mess hall, and there's definitely going to be some guards in there. Where are you?
Noah. Where are we going?
I think we are headed to go get our magical items.
I'm gonna kind of like just think for a moment. Oh yeah, I don't know where those are.
I turned back to see if the others were following at all.
You're muted, Emily.
Hey, thanks. I think when you rode Kronk out of the room, Mother Gothel just turns to Maleficent and says, "Come on, not all of us have palace horses," and just strode out the room after you.
You need a horse, beastie. And so it was. Are we under the assumption that the magic doesn't work in the entirety of this prison currently?
Only where the orbs are. So you all have an orb basically attached to you anytime you're outside of your cells.
Okay.
The wings, the prison wings themselves have orbs all over. They're on every door, so the hallways are pretty non-usable. And all of the guards have one of the pendants around their neck as well. So it's localized, but...
Does Kronk have an orb? Or does Kronk have a pendant?
Kronk has neither.
Okay. Interesting. Good to know.
Well, Maleficent, what do you think we should do?
Well, the gods are probably stupid. And we're all much more charming than they're probably prepared for. So we could borrow a pendant, which most likely will affect the orbs. And to be honest, I don't even need my staff and magic. It just makes it easier.
Sorry, the pendants and the orbs, they're the same thing. So the same thing that the guards have on them are on you as well. I apologize.
Well, so Maleficent's logic is that the pendants could affect the orbs in some way. That's why.
Sort of
Which may
a
not be true.
countering magic kind of thing, a dissonance.
Yep.
You all do have a thrashing guard and a thrashing Hades beside you as you're having this conversation.
Mhm. Oh, and they have a pendant on them, don't they?
Hmm.
I would like to
As
take
well
that,
as
please.
armor and weapons.
I would like to take the pendant though. But-
Okay. Are you doing this maliciously, as in like trying to take it, or are you trying to put on a ruse of some sort? How are you doing this?
Ooh, acting like I'm trying to like pat them down and make sure they're okay.
Okay. So we would be looking at a sleight of hand type situation here.
Excellent. Am I good at that one?
Can I
No.
assist him in any way? By
Go ahead and roll with advantage because this is a distraction going on.
Awesome. Ooh, thank you, Bard and Barbarian dice. That is a 16.
Woo! Yeah, you under the guise of attempting to help, you slip that pendant right off his head, and he doesn't even notice.
Don't die. Okay. Then I follow after Mother Gothel.
can I push him like really hard back against the wall to just
Are you
maybe
at-
knock the wind out of him for a bit?
Are you attempting to hurt him? He will probably raise the alarm if you assault him, and
Can
he
he-
sees everybody else.
Can he raise the alarm if he's unconscious? Is
Well, that's what I'm like. You have to. Is that what you're attempting to do? Yeah.
I feel like that's probably more believable than me being like, oh nope, never mind. I'm always like this. It's fine. So yes, I guess I will try and render him in a position where perhaps I could confine him in some way.
Okay. Are you all going to help here, or are you all walking away?
I mean, if I notice what's going on, yeah, I'm gonna help.
Okay.
I'm still on Kronk's back, so.
I will help.
We'll do a group. Everybody, give me a brawl. Or well, man,
Different
I
game.
forget different games.
Wow. This is a game called D&D. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's
Is that like-
Wait, Emily, have you and I ever played D&D together?
No, we have not.
Okay, cool.
Mason, you and I haven't played either.
Oh yeah, I've DM'd you, but we've never played. Oh geez.
Yep.
Dragons riding by. Yeah, everybody, give me an unarmed attack roll. Y'all are just gonna wail on this
Wait to hit or damage?
to hit.
23.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, 18!
We have
Right.
advantage, Emily. You can use it.
Oh, that's right.
I didn't roll well.
16.
Okay.
13 to hit.
Or guard.
The
8.
one who has 0 strength. I got the 18.
Hey, I got a 23. I also have 0 strength.
So you all, Hades, you push this guy off you. He hits the wall, which actually dents in because it is so soft. What'd you end up with, Mother Gothel?
4.
You do this like swing and do the whole like spin around and miss thing. Maleficent, that was 16, and Kronk was what?
Only a 13.
You both they hit the wall, bounce back slightly, and you both kind of do like that wrestlers, you grab hands and just like you choreographed it, clothesline him. And he falls and then starts to get up, and he's woozy. And Yzma, from top of Kronk's back, you kind of yip Kronk and walk over and just bonk
Can I hit him with my chancla, please?
with your what?
Chancla.
Handle.
High heel.
Oh, yeah. I imagine you pull his helmet off and like, and he kind of does this one lazy spin and falls down.
Does he have the bump that goes woo?
Of course. And it pulls his helmet back up as it goes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna smooth down my flames and just act real nonchalant.
You think that guy's gonna be all right? I mean, we hit him pretty hard.
He's
he'll
just
be
napping, Kronk.
fine.
He'll be fine.
Does do either of the guards have like a dagger on them by any chance?
The guards are all equipped with a shield and a baton.
I like a good stab in my weapon. Never mind.
You do know that the guard stations are equipped with basically whatever you could.
Is there anything to keep one of us from, I don't know, stealing his uniform?
He is completely unconscious at this point.
I'm gonna steal his uniform.
Bit of
No,
an
he's-
odd time to play dress up, don't you think?
Well, I just thought, it does seem like we're doing something maybe we're not supposed to do, so I thought if we don't get caught, that would be good.
That's very good thinking, Kronk.
Smart.
Let's not get carried away.
For future, go ahead and roll me a. Well, we'll hold on to the performance, but you'll have to roll a performance check at some point to see. What are you doing with the body?
Sorry.
Is there a closet of some sort located, perhaps where some mops and enchanted brooms might be?
There's an outhouse right by near you. There's also the building that you were in, and a couple other outbuildings. Like I said, the stables, the mess hall, the guards' break area, so on and so forth. There's conceivably a broom closet that you could find to stuff him in.
Kronk, can you carry the body to one of those closet places and stuff the body in there?
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do it as gently as possible, like trying to prop him up, and the helmet falls off, and I put it back on, just kind of like trying to close it and make it latch before he falls back out and opens the door.
For the record, I nimbly have jumped off his back.
Excellent. Are the rest of you just watching Kronk stuff this body in a closet? I'm
100%.
visualizing.
Quite the show.
I'm gonna kind of like lean to the side towards Maleficent and say, "You were able to put a whole village to sleep, right? That something like this should be no problem."
Not at all. I just need my magic. Once my magic is back, if you'd like, we can burn this place to the ground.
I am a big fire fan, so I think that we could accommodate that goal. I think that's.
You know how some people's magic involves speaking and moving. Mine doesn't.
Now it kind of sounds like you want me to shut up, which is sort of rude.
No.
I was paying you a
Talk as much as
compliment.
No, I'm saying mine doesn't require that is all. I just need to get rid of this stupid dead weight, and then I'd hold the medallion, and hopefully this stupid thing will figure that out.
Can I try and crush it, Dungeon Master?
It being
One of their magic reducing pendant
Crush
things.
it in general.
Yeah,
Crush it.
Crush it. Crush it.
Crush it real good.
So proud of you.
have a momentary dance break.
Yeah.
Yes, you can absolutely attempt to crush it, but as you the room that you found yourself in is similar to your group chat room, but this one is more small scale. It's for individual groups, and there are three different sort of a longer building with three different rooms attached to it, and you have found a broom closet at the end of it that just happens to be there, and you have all watched as Kronk stuffed this gentleman in here. When there's a knock at the door and a head pokes in, and there's a younger gentleman with dark hair wearing a purple vest and baggy pants, and he sticks his head in and he goes, what's going on in here?
Nothing at all.
Guard,
well,
what are you doing?
I was just, escorting these prisoners to this room.
There's nothing to see here. We're fine, thank you.
They're kind of interrupting a really important therapy session. It'd be really nice if you could just, maybe go down into another room.
I thought I heard a scuffle. I was flying by on my magic carpet, and
That
scuffle that
was
Heard was Jafar actually had gone that way.
We repent very loudly for our crimes.
Now, DM, I'm not asking this to make your life miserable, but I am asking this in character because it's interesting. How close were you on your magic carpet, and why did it work exactly?
No. Sorry. I've been through this song and dance before, and I don't have to answer that.
Is he wearing
Guard.
a pendant?
He's not.
You should be wearing a pendant, shouldn't you?
Look,
Maybe we
I'm-
should call the guards on you.
No. Everybody
guards!
knows who I am. I swing by.
Guards!
Do you know who we are?
I do, in fact, and it's a good thing that you have a guard here. And
Who are you?
well, I'm Aladdin. Everybody knows who I am. I've shown you the world.
Why
What
do you
a
not have
cute
a...
Aladdin.
boy.
I'm gonna go take his in. I am such a big fan. Would you sign? I don't have any of
here you
my
go.
possessions are back in my room. It's
I put the pendant I took around his neck.
No, I don't want this.
No, it's not about want. The guards wear one. You should too, shouldn't you?
Yeah, but I'm not here long enough for the wild magic to affect me.
It's rude to
Darling,
refuse
it
a
looks-
gift.
It looks wonderful
It's-
on you.
The mouse said it's for our safety and yours. I don't feel safe.
Wait, where did you get this?
It doesn't matter. You look great. And I just like pat him patronizingly on the head, and then I take his cheeks and I squidgy them.
You know, Aladdin, I think they'll be fine in here. Can you show me your magic carpet? I'm dying to see it.
Oh, carpet's right outside. And with the pendant around his neck, he steps out and the carpet flops over.
I expected it to be a
Sure,
little
This
it
never- I
happens
swear,
to
this never
everybody
happens.
every once in a while, you know.
Your carpet is a bit limp there.
No, this has never happened before, ever.
It's, you know, we've all been there.
I swear.
Is that something that you've told Princess Jasmine, is it?
Listen, you know what? I'm gonna go, and he's gonna roll his carpet up and put it under his arm. Guard, I think you should probably take these people to their
Were
cells.
you on your way to see Jafar, perhaps?
No, I never visit him. I was in the area and decided to stop by and say hi to the warden. We're close friends.
Isma, you know he's a criminal too, right?
Yes.
He should
I
be
was
locked up in
pardoned.
here with the rest of us, frankly.
The Sultan pardoned me.
And, you
from-
know, that's not what I heard.
You lied to all those people.
Aladdin, is this true?
No.
I
Well,
only
I
ever
mean-
hear the good parts of history.
Look, I have a rocky past. Who doesn't, right?
Look,
I'm
some of us
beginning to
don't
think-
need to pretend to be royalty, if you know what I'm saying.
I'm beginning to think you might be trying to break out right now. You sound a lot like a criminal.
No, I don't.
What if
I'm not a
Aladdin was
prisoner.
secretly a prisoner here already and then broke out because Aladdin had no orb, no necklace or anything, and was talking about just flying by on his carpet and heard a tussle.
Very
Yeah,
suspicious.
Look, I come here all the time.
Why?
Just, to say hi to the warden. Look, what is going on here? I'm not under. Look. I am Prince Ali Ababwa, and
No, you're not.
you can't.
We should stuff you in a closet.
You all are prisoners here. You're here to pay for your crimes, and I am not.
We're reformed. Looks to me like you still got some tricks up your sleeves. Get him, Kronk.
I just, Aladdin, I would appreciate it if you would just put the carpet down and take a couple steps back.
No, this is my carpet. I don't
Well.
have to do anything.
Prisoners aren't allowed to have personal possessions inside the prison walls.
I'm not a prisoner. I'm Aladdin. I'm a prince.
That's exactly what a prisoner would say.
And
Mhm.
you're a criminal.
Look, you
a
can.
liar and a thief.
Guards,
I'm gonna bonk him on the head.
roll to attack.
Oh boy.
Oh, where the
Oh, that's 28.
Jesus. All right, roll for damage.
Gotta
Okay.
eat to live, gotta steal to eat. Otherwise, I think that we'd get along.
Wrong.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use my Bard and Barbarian dice, bardandbarbarian.com. Oh man, not as good as I wanted, but that's still 8.
You know, Aladdin's not anything in particularly great. He had a few trinkets, right? A street rat with some trinkets. And as you take your giant maul-like fist and swing it around Three Stooges style and just drop him right on the head, he falls down immediately.
I am so sorry. I am a big fan. I'm gonna go ahead and slide like the carpet out and see if the lamp is on him anywhere.
Oh, shit. Good call. No, definitely not. The lamp is not on him. Remember,
Wrong.
he freed the genie.
Let me see that carpet.
I'll go ahead and hand it over.
I would like to analyze the carpet, try to see if we can harness some magic from it.
As the carpet is close to you all, it is inanimate. As far as you can tell, it never did anything. It's slightly threadbare, smells like feet.
This is the most useless item I've ever seen.
Typical.
We need to get these orbs off of us.
Right.
I have an idea. Maleficent, you take this. I'm gonna kind of like shove the carpet at him. Her, them. And then just sort of spread out my arms and back everyone else up a couple of steps.
It's concerning.
Does it do anything different since Maleficent doesn't have a thingy anymore?
Oh, Maleficent definitely has a...
I still have an orb.
Oh,
Yeah,
you gave him
on
the
the
one from the
manacles.
guard. Never mind.
Yeah.
In that
No.
case, I look
My-
really sheepish when nothing happens. You know, it was worth a try. I gotta
Oh,
try
yes.
everything.
Where is the orb?
Your particular
Yeah.
one? It's in between the manacles. So you've got manacles around your wrist, and it makes the center link.
Okay. And does Aladdin have a weapon on him?
Yes, he has a scimitar on him.
Kronk, could you do me a favor? And please don't miss. Take that scimitar and see if you can cut through this.
Me?
Yes. You.
Oh, I'm really more of a pacifist. Weapons aren't really my thing.
Oh, that's why you're not doing it to hurt me. It's a tool, Kronk. That's all.
Well, that makes sense to me. I'm gonna go ahead and grab it. Let me see what I am proficient with.
I want one of these. Say that to Yzma.
I'm not quite D&D nerd enough to know. Oh wait, no, I've got martial and simple weapons. I'm good to go. I'll give it a shot. Why not?
Real quick, everybody roll me a stealth check to see how quiet you all have been doing this before we get to the sword swinging part.
Oh no, I have
You said stealth?
disadvantage on stealth.
Yep.
Why?
Oh,
Hey.
damn it.
I got a 13.
I did not do great.
I got a
12.
4. I'm unapologetically me all the time.
I got a strong 13.
How'd you do, Hades?
12.
Maleficent?
14.
You guys have made some noise as you went about this. And as Kronk picks up the sword, 3 guards come around the corner and see this scene with Maleficent holding the chains out, Kronk with the giant sword, Aladdin passed out between all of you I'm just going to assume you threw the carpet over top of his body. And that's where we're going to take a quick break to catch up on everything.
Yeah, that's fair.
We have hit $525. Holy cow, guys.
Holy
Um,
cow.
We are well over halfway to our goal. Where are we at with the giveaways, Diana?
There is 1 minute and 1 second left to enter our very, for the moment, our final giveaway. But once we hit $600, we'll go ahead and open up another one.
Fantastic. And remember, everybody, to put in what you want to happen with your advantage, disadvantage, if it's for someone in particular, if you want a particular villain to show up or a particular hero, make sure you put in the comments so that we can adjust on the fly there.
I fixed it so it should be a little more readable now. You can actually like click through on specific things. So
beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And we'll be back in just a few minutes.
BRB. we're back.
Welcome back, everybody. We got a few donations over the break there that pushed us up over the $600 mark. So we have another giveaway to do, and I have 2 voices that I have to try and work in here, and three voices. I'm sorry, 3 voices that I have to try and work in here. So, when we last stepped away, we have a scene here with Maleficent holding their chains out, Kronk sword overhead. I assume the rest of you cheering wildly for what is sure to be a spectacular swing of the sword over the body of Aladdin with a carpet draped over his head, when 3 guards come around the corner.
This isn't what it looks like.
Gothel, what shall we do?
Gentlemen, you have arrived just in time. We were rehearsing for the show we're doing. We actually need another body, and we could use yours. If you just come right this way, I can show you the blocking.
Roll me persuasion.
You got it.
I'm just... He's got a sword. We've all got swords.
You idiot!
That is a natural 20.
Oh, yeah, I did. I knew the talent show was coming up, but I didn't know that we were. Yeah, I'd love to be in it. You know, I took acting classes down in Arendelle before I got shipped up to this.
No kidding. Are you serious? Maybe we had the same teacher.
Yeah, Coach Bumgardner.
Coach Bum. You know, I didn't have Coach Bumgardner,
Taught
but
ice hockey and
yeah, I remember.
theater.
What a guy. God rest his soul.
So, if you're ready to learn your part, first of all, just kindly come right over here. We need you to set the scene with your faces down against the stone floor.
Okay, all right.
Oh, bravo! You guys are don't lift your head up. You're doing it
No,
wrong.
no, no, hold
Bravo!
it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Yes.
Coach would be proud.
Yes, and then as they're doing that, I'm like backing away slowly down the hall and gesturing for everyone to come with me. And I'm like, now breathe. Now this is a bit of a warm up as we're getting prepared for the part. I need you to take a deep breath in and out, and the scene opens with all of us face down on the stone for a solid 2.5 minutes.
This must be some of that weird performance art stuff. I don't get it.
Oh,
Yes.
you're doing beautiful. You're doing so good. Encore.
All right, guys, we all really should be quiet now. It's kind of part of the piece. I'm gonna start to get it. I'm gonna start to get in the posture that he's in,
No.
with my head against the floor.
I will grab the scruff of his collar and prevent him from laying down.
And then, as Kronk, are you still like poised over Maleficent's shackles, or no?
No, not if these guys came in. I do have the sword on my belt, and I got the carpet probably tucked under one of my arms, but otherwise I'm good
We
to go.
can revisit that.
Yeah, we'll try that.
We'll try that second scene another time. Now that we have the extra help, we don't need the extra scene.
Yeah.
All right, shall we take our places, please, over on the other side of the stage?
Yes, yes, Yzma. Places. Places,
Kronk,
everyone.
roll me a performance check just to see how well you fool them that they don't realize you're not a guard, real quick,
Okay.
as you're walking away.
Ooh, that's a natural 19 plus 2. 21.
Hey.
Jesus. Yeah, it must be a new guy. I've never seen him before. That uniform is ill-fitting. Yeah, he's a little big for it. We should probably talk to the seamstress about that. But shh. We gotta play the part. What's my motivation?
Silence.
You are the force that has so much focus that you protect not just Arendelle, all of these worlds. because you are a wall that cannot be broken down, unmoving and unstoppable.
Damn, they're good.
Boy.
No,
This is gonna be a killer play.
you're good.
And they all three crouch down, and you exit the little building that you were in, and you're back out onto the parade ground.
Kronk, we must
No.
use our stealth.
Does this outfit really look that ridiculous on me? I mean, he said it was ill-fitting. I'm feeling a...
Kronk, you look amazing.
I mean, I get it. I'm kind of hard to size. I'm a 66 long, 31-inch waist, but, you know, I figured get a little
Kronk,
leeway.
I need you to focus.
Oh, right, but,
You look
Whatever.
fine in the outfit.
you know, Yzma, it means a lot to hear you say that.
Wonderful. Okay, we need to go into stealth mode.
I'm gonna, like, quickly, like, pick her up and be like, done. Like, get down into, like, the hunch posture and, like, look around. Either of you other ladies, I'm really stealthy if you need a ride. I'm gonna, like, just try to scoop them up under my arms if they need me to carry them.
No.
Yeah. All right.
It's you and
Where
I,
are we
Kronk.
going? Where are we going, Yzma?
I point to the direction of the tower where all of our magical items are located.
Holy crap! Sorry, we just jumped up to $800.
What?
Hey.
Yeah, I'm typing a message in our chat. Do with that what you will, GM. That was
Okay.
a single donation from an extraordinarily generous person.
Wow.
Thank you.
Wow. Okay. All right. We are almost to our goal, y'all.
Then I
With
don't feel
two
bad
more
about
two
what
more
happens
donations.
next.
I'm sorry. What was that?
Then I don't feel bad about what happens next.
So you're making your way towards the warden's tower.
Yes.
Yeah. Sure.
All five of you going in that direction.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably
Yeah.
gonna hang back just a little. You know, so if someone gets caught, it's them and not me.
That's prudent. As you all are approaching, you're about 100 feet away from the warden's tower when the door opens, and it's sort of just a blank, wide open area here in front, from the last building up to the warden's tower. The building opens, and out tramp a couple guards. Hey, what are you all doing there? When out of the other side, coming out of the mess hall, you see two small children, and they run up to the guards. They look over at you, give you a wink, and run up to the guards, and they're like, "Jeepers, mister, come on over here. There's a snake in the cafeteria. Jeepers, come help us out." What? A snake? What are you kids doing? Don't worry about it. And they both grab one by a hand, and start like pulling them back towards the mess hall where they just came out of. You all know that right now is the minimum security dining going on, where all the hench folk have been hanging out. You notice that they don't have anything preventing their magic on them, and as they start to drag the guards away from you all, one of them transforms, and he's got two pointy points on his head, and he looks back at Hades and he goes, "We got it, your laboriousness." And they drag the two into the building, and you hear a scuffle ensuing.
Eventually, we're gonna talk about how often you guys like to dress up like children, because I don't really think that that's normal.
Okay, boss. The way ahead is clear.
Ugh.
Wait,
Everyone has a henchman.
Well, you had a daughter.
I tried.
I can give you a few
Hades,
tips.
were those yours? Am I correct?
Sort of. I fired them a long time ago. They're not the most on it henchmen, but served a purpose today, so I'll only flay them once when we get out of here.
Pain and panic.
Excellent. Pain and panic is okay. Wonderful. All right. Stealth mode. We must continue our quest.
But
So do we have to go up into the tower?
What?
What was that, Maleficent?
The tower. Do we have to go up into the tower?
Well, I imagine that's where our belongings are.
They don't keep anything important on the ground floor. Otherwise,
What-
what's the
what
point of
time
the
of day?
tower?
It's mid-afternoon. They've started rotating groups through for dinner. You normally, after your therapy session, you would go to have your evening meal before being returned to your cells.
do we need to go into the Warden Tower though? To get them.
That's where your foci are.
Okay. But the guards are gone, right? So let's just go inside.
If everything goes wrong, I can just fly up.
You can fly in this instance?
And then underneath the cloak, you do see that she has wings that have been like underneath the outfit. She does have wings. I'm just sitting back.
Nothing magical about that.
It's natural.
You couldn't share that earlier?
Nobody asked.
Well, I also
There
have
is
a
a-
flying carpet if Maleficent and I wanted to go take a look.
There's a tiefling variant that has a flying speed. That's official.
Some people are born with all the gifts.
Yes, I'm one of them.
Pronk, did you just mention that you were going to use the magic carpet to go fly up with Maleficent? Do you even know what you're looking for?
Well, no, I figured Maleficent's pretty smart. Probably could tell me what we're looking for when we get there.
I might keep you.
Fine. Go with Maleficent.
All right, I'm gonna step away from them a few feet to see if the carpet begins working.
As soon as you're about 10 feet away, the carpet starts twitching and then jerking in your hands, and it looks around, and then it pulls up its little tassels and it like goes in a boxer stance.
Oh, whoa, it's okay, little friend. Seems as though you ran through an anti-magic field with your friend Aladdin, but don't worry, you're safe with me.
He mimes out like,
Oh, yeah, he needed a moment away from you, you know. Sometimes, I mean, not a problem with me, but sometimes people just feel a little crowded when you're around all the time.
the carpet hangs its head and kind of like,
Hey, no, it's okay. I'm gonna pat him on his carpet back. You know, I could really use a friend right now, Carpet. You'll be my friend? Oh, Yzma. I'm gonna turn back. Yzma, he's gonna be my friend. I'm so excited.
he does a quick wrap
We
around
don't
your
need
body.
more we need more friends. Yes, excellent. I'm very happy that the magic carpet is going to be your friend. Now fly up to the window already!
Well, ladies and Hades, you could still enter through the bottoms to a pincer, so to speak. Something goes
I'm
wrong
not-
with one, the others can resolve it.
I'm not used to ascending towers unassisted.
Learn.
I think you'll learn to make do, Mother Gothel. You don't look like a mother. You know, you've got so much youth in your face. I don't understand where that name came from.
Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Fine. I'll climb the tower.
I will accompany you.
I feel like at least one of us should maybe stay down here and keep a watch. Would yous all mind grabbing my skull for me when you see it?
Gladly.
Why do I feel like you are trying to back out of this situation, Hades, as if you didn't want to be responsible if we got caught?
I mean, yeah, that's really the crux of it.
So why should we grab your skull if we are endangering our own lives?
I'll kind of take a step closer to Yzma. Dear, do you know what it's like to have a literal god on your side?
No, because I never had an emperor on my side.
You're gonna find out if you get me my skull.
Fine.
Can I be flying around like circles in the background of the tower? Oh, Yzma! And like just kind of like, oh, it's a whole new world. You won't even believe it, Yzma.
I look back at Hades and be like, why am I surrounded by imbeciles?
I don't know. You can have one of my henchmen if we make it out of this.
Aim and panic.
I'll take that one then. Point up to Krunk.
All right, so we are going up the tower.
Up
Alright.
we go.
And I'll use my tiefling wings and try to follow Krunk. I'm gonna try to fly along the tower though, because it's probably not something I want them to see. So I asked about time of day. I didn't expect anyone to say yes to this plan. Kind of just like, ha ha ha, that's a funny possibility. I was like, okay. I'm like, oh damn, they said yes. Shit.
This is very serious D&D.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely no one will see Kronk flying around on a carpet.
In circles.
We're evil geniuses.
So the three of you enter the tower through the main door, and the two of you are flying up top.
I don't enter. I like stay at the doorway, like the threshold.
On the outside.
Yeah. If anyone
Okay.
comes looking for us,
Just a prisoner out and about with no supervision.
I'll set myself on fire again. You don't gotta worry about it.
Yzma and Mother Gothel, as you enter into the foyer of the tower, there's a second door ahead of you. But beside the door are two levers.
Gothel, pull the lever.
Not sure why that's my job, but fine. And I just pick one at random and pull it.
Which one do you pull?
The one on the right.
The floor opens out from underneath you. And you slide down a tunnel on a slide that ends in an underground cavern. There are stairs to your left and a crocodile to your right.
Excellent. I'm assuming that the crocodile like grabs a hold of me.
It turns its head towards you and starts lumbering forward. It's a very large crocodile. And you swear it smiles at you.
I look at it with a menacing look, and I'm gonna bonk it on the snout.
Mother Gothel, how do you respond to being pitched down a slide into a cavern with a crocodile?
It's just the one crocodile, right?
Yep.
Is there anything to like hold on to around us on the walls?
What do you mean?
Like, are we just like in water now with this crocodile, or?
It's very shallow. You just enough to like splash you, and make you uncomfortable. But there's a stairway to your left.
So I like rise out of the water very upset as I see that Yzma's kind of taking the crocodile, and I take that opportunity to just head over to the stairs myself.
Okay. Roll me an unarmed attack. Yzma.
I was wondering who.
I was like, what am I doing?
Can I add any proficiencies? Not that I have any. 15 on the dice.
This crocodile starts to smile at you, and it starts to like stand up on its back legs and walk over towards you, and you bonk it on the nose, and it immediately looks very hurt and turns away and goes back into the water.
I don't even know why they have that lever. Just
You and me both.
falls
Did
awful up
I
the stairs.
hear any of that?
Nope. You
Great.
might have heard Yzma yell when she fell or both of them yell when the floor fell out beneath them.
You guys okay in there?
Perfectly fine.
Great.
You go up one flight of stairs to a trapdoor that opens up into the foyer there with the levers and the door again.
Would you like to try this time?
Yes, stand back. And I grabbed the one that she didn't pull.
And the floor opens. No. The door opens and there's a staircase ascending the tower ahead of you.
Excellent.
Better
Meanwhile-
than hair.
Sorry. Meanwhile, outside, Maleficent, have you expanded your wings and flown, as it were?
Yes.
What does this look like?
So they come out and they actually look like large eagle wings. And they would have been underneath her clothing and then just folded against her back the whole time because she can't make them disappear. So it almost looked like she had more of like a lump or a slight hunchback. And then they just expand out and probably like rips a hole in the back of the fabric a little bit and just shakes it a little bit. There's probably a hint of black on the tips and then going towards a golden kind of bronze color.
You have an impressive wingspan.
Yes, thank you. It's
Full of surprises.
It's too cramped inside and it's a hassle.
We got lots of room in the underworld. You're free to fly down and visit anytime once we get out of here.
Hades, are you flirting with me?
I'm trying to, yes. That's what I'm trying to do.
We can talk about that later then.
Okay.
And then go up. Follow Kronk's concerning everything.
Yeah, I'm just
Kronk.
screwing around on the way up.
As you fly and you see the massive wingspan, sorry, I'm looking for a window, pop out. Suddenly, you feel almost, and you everybody that is outside sort of feels this. You know that feeling when you go over a roller coaster and it does the dip where your stomach kind of rises up.
Yes.
You feel that sort of welling up in you, and Hades and Maleficent, as it gets to that max point, it sort of starts to dissipate, and you see your orbs flash briefly. As we roll for the wild magic table.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
But oh yes.
Kronk. Suddenly that welling up in your stomach becomes more explosive and comes out your mouth, and for the next full minute you have to yell whenever you speak.
Man, Maleficent, did you feel that? That was really weird.
Why are you yelling, Kronk?
I don't know, I'm trying to whisper right now.
You are a loud little beastie, but I don't hate it.
I think maybe I should just stop talking.
No, it's funnier this way.
As you
Yeah, I was gonna say, are we at the top? I was gonna ask if we were at the top yet.
as you fly up the top of the tower, you are yelling at Maleficent. You do notice that you start to attract a little attention from the guard towers to the left and right.
I start like I put myself on fire again. Preemptive measure. I'm like ready to pretend to stop, drop, and roll
Oh,
Okay.
if it looks like they're too interested.
I look at, so we notice that we're starting to need a little bit of attention. Kronk, follow my lead, or just follow me, literally. And I'm gonna start just doing patterns in the sky, like figure eights and such.
Okay.
I'm gonna give
What
Kronk
is
a
your
little pat.
intention?
To look like it's a performance rather than trying to get into the tower.
Okay. Above you, you do see a landing that you could enter the tower. And as both of you give me a performance roll. Thank you, Emily.
What?
Ooh,
Oh,
I'm gonna use
talk about-
lucky. I'm gonna use one of my luckies to re-roll that.
Okay, and you do have advantage. Both of you have some advantage from the pool, the collective pool.
I'm also going to use my advantage. Oh, shit. Because that's not
15.
going. That's only a 13.
What was yours, Maleficent?
15.
15. Look, guys, the intelligence on these guards is not super high. And they do see that Kronk is in a guard uniform and on a carpet, and they're like, huh, you know, the talent show is coming up. They must be practicing an aerial display. This is really great.
Do I see that they're looking at us?
Yep. Oh yeah. They started to like grab crossbows, and they were getting the siege gear together.
But guys, Aladdin's here. You gotta try this. And I'm just gonna keep doing like circles. Drop me again, like as he like does the loop-de-loop thing.
The guards they're like, oh, Aladdin's here. Everybody likes Aladdin. He's a celebrity. Totally not a thief and doesn't deserve to be in jail, guys.
I don't know.
That is done.
After you do have their attention though. They are watching you all as you continue to do this loop-de-loop. Yzma and Mother Gothel, you are in the tower, and it seems like it's an endless spiral of staircases. This goes up about 15 stories.
Staircase ever gonna end?
Again, I am not used to climbing towers this way. You know what? I'm just going to try. Can't hurt. Rapunzel, let down your hair. Damn it.
Is that seriously how you traversed a tower?
How do you climb towers?
Kronk?
Makes sense. I continued trudging up the stairs.
Yeah, follow lead.
You all get to the top of the stairs, and there's a wooden door with a knocker, a gold knocker in the shape of a dog's head, with the knocker in its mouth.
Well, would you like to do the honors, or should I?
Well, last time you tried, didn't go so well.
You make an excellent point. And I step back and let Yzma get closer to the door.
I'm relatively short, so how high up is the knocker?
About 3/4 of the way up the door.
Great, I reach.
You touch it, and it immediately comes to life. Oh, yuck! You don't look like the warden. Who's that?
I was sent to bring some lemonade to the warden.
A lemonade? Where's the lemonade, though? Yuck!
It's on its way up.
But you're bringing it.
We're the announcement party for the lemonade. We have to get it all prepped.
Yuck! This is a strange process. I don't know about this. Y'all don't look too familiar to me. What's the password?
Well, yes, of course. The password is... Well, we can't share the password with you.
Well, that's a good point. If you went around telling the password to everybody, then everybody would know it.
Precisely.
All right. You all seem to be on the up and up. Yuck. Go on in. And the door swings open.
No,
I can't believe that worked.
That feels right.
I go in.
The door swings open.
I put my hand on the knocker as like a thank you.
It sort of like does the thing dogs do where it sniffles and then sneezes just a little bit on you.
No walk in.
You all are presented with a very lavish looking bedroom. Everything seems to have these two big round ears on it. The bed is in a little alcove with big round ears, just a massive bed. All over the wall are what look like trophies. They've all been mounted to these wooden plaques. And you see a staff very similar to the one that Maleficent described. You see the skull, you see your flower, and Yzma, you see your potion bottle, as well as a set of alchemist tools next to it. There's also other things. You see a seashell necklace. You see a hunting bow. You see a set of, well, actually, you just see a full-on lion's pelt up on the wall there. And it covers the whole wall and goes up to the high arched ceiling. And next to the bed, you see a bird cage. And in the bird cage, as you walk in, you hear, "What? Pieces of 8? Pieces of 8? Oh my God. Oh, thank God. It's not the warden. I'm molting over here. What are you two doing here? Can one of you come over here and let me out of this cage?"
I'm not supposed to. Oh, I'm not in there. Damn it.
Are there any crackers around by any chance?
There happens to be a pack of stale crackers on the dresser next to the bed,
Excellent.
beside the bird cage.
I go to the obnoxious bird and grab the crackers and go,
Polly, want a cracker?
Polly does not want a cracker. You don't stuff those crackers in my mouth. I'm so sick. If I have to eat one more stale cracker, I'm gonna lose my brain.
I shove it in his mouth.
Quiet if we're gonna bust out of here.
Right. I'm sorry. I got excited. It wasn't the warden. Squawk!
Does he have like a pendant on, or the shackle, like any kind of, I mean, I'm assuming he doesn't have shackles. Does he have like a little talon shackle?
Nope, he's just in a bird cage.
Okay.
We need your help. We need to identify and locate some items.
Sure. Everybody wants Iago's help. I'm here.
I will let you out if you help us.
Well, okay, that's a deal. It's a deal.
Excellent. I need to find a skull pendant.
Yeah, so all of these are traps. Don't touch any of these. They're all, traps.
So how are we supposed to get our items?
Oh, he keeps them in a chest over there. It's real weird.
I'm losing Iago. I'm falling into Dugan here.
I'm molting here. Here we go. Polly want a cracker? He keeps in the chest over there. He pulls them out at night and he goes through them. It's real friggin' weird.
We're gonna shift real quick so that I can give my voice a break here. To the two flying aerialists outside.
I mean, if they've been satiated, I say we try to land.
Has it been a minute yet, or am I still yelling?
You got a few more seconds.
Okay.
If you guys look down, you see Hades looking up at you like just dumbfounded.
I'm probably just still like having the best time and yelling for Hades that he's got to try it after I get done.
It's aren't my thing. I'm used to being underground.
And I'll without yelling as loud as I can, but loud enough for Kronk to hear, you should land first, because if I land and then you get close to me, your carpet will stop working. Yep, fell to justice.
I'm gonna go ahead and just comply. I'm gonna land and give Carpet the little pat on the back. Buddy, thank you so much. I don't think I've had that much fun ever in my life.
He shakes your hand with his little tassel and does like a little swirl around you, and then walks into the room.
Oh, nice guy.
I will land
Maleficent.
shortly after.
Okay. When you both land, the towers erupt in applause. Hey,
Okay, I first thought that you meant like the towers themselves like started clapping. With the people in the towers.
I did too for a
look,
second.
not out of the realm of possibility here. Meanwhile, on the ground, real quick, Hades, as you are standing there staring dumbfounded, a squad of guards comes rushing over. What are they doing? What's going on here? Where's your guard?
He's inside. He told me to wait out here so I didn't touch any of the artifacts. You know?
That is highly unusual and against protocol.
He had a little too much of those pastries that Kronk's been cooking up in the kitchen. I think it hit his stomach a little wrong, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we've been meaning to talk to him about that. I feel like he's using maybe a little bit too much paprika or something.
Too many prunes, too. It just, straight through you.
All right, when he comes out, what are those two idiots doing?
They're practicing.
Oh, the talent show.
Yeah. What
That's
are you
right.
guys doing for the talent show?
Well, we got a barbershop quartet.
Oh.
Yeah, we've been practicing a lot.
Do you mind? Could I hear a little bit? We rarely get any
God damn it.
opportunities to
Yeah, you did this to
take in
yourself.
the arts.
Yeah, barbershop quartet was the first thing that popped into my mind, and immediately
You
I
did this to
regretted that.
yourself.
Yeah. Sure. Hello. That's just just humming a few
go
bars
on.
there. Oh no, we gotta save something for the night of. We'll do it.
Oh
live.
no!
We'll do it
Come
live.
on, you can't leave me hanging like that.
Yes, we can because my brain isn't working fast enough.
It's Diana's birthday, Justice.
Wow, how dare you, guys? I guess Justice doesn't love me anymore, so this is gonna be the last stream we do together.
Wow.
We're gods because it's not very hard. It's something that we do. We did it just to make you protected. And yes, it's true.
Maleficent.
We have these fears and have no fears. And don't you know I'll do. We're guards because we're guards. And then it's easy just for you. That's all you get. That's all we want to do. There you go,
We're gonna
Hey,
pretend
this
that
is
I
like
did
the
that.
third time this week I've seen you come up with a song in like 2 seconds.
Yes, but I have like 4 gigabytes of music on my computer recorded that no one will ever hear. I did this for fun.
That was amazing.
I have bardic inspiration, like Diana as a human.
Literally.
You know what? Everybody gets bardic inspiration.
Hey.
1d8.
Oh, look at that. That was my plan.
Wow. Yes. Awesome.
You broke
They
it.
belt out that song for you, and they're very good. And then they all congratulate each other, and they carry on. They're like, yeah, make sure that when he's done taking care of business, he really should do that in the Warden's Tower. He knows better than that.
Am I able
Goodbye,
to sort of slip
goodbye,
away and join
goodbye.
the others?
Say it again.
Am I able to kind of like slip away from this group of guards who knows I'm not supposed to be out here alone and maybe go into the tower and ascend?
Oh yeah.
Cool, great.
They wouldn't have a problem with that, especially if they just said, go check on him.
Yeah, spectacular. I am getting out of here.
And they play you off. They all take their hats off and bow one at a time and go, goodbye, 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 goodbye.
I cannot wait to
We'll see
steal
you
their
on
souls.
the night.
Good thing we decided to break out on the day of that talent show.
Kronk and Maleficent, you hear the thunderous applause coming from the towers surrounding you as you turn around and enter the warden's room, and you see the same thing. You see Yzma stuffing crackers into Iago's mouth. As he spits it out, Mother Gothel asks him the question, and that's where you find it as of now.
This
So
is strange.
is the chest trapped?
Now, The weapons on the walls are trapped. It's a thing. But you know, the box. That's the one he pulls out every night. He weirdly rubs all the things. It's weird. It's real weird.
Hmm. And why does he keep you up here?
He likes the way I talk. He says I have a soothing voice.
Yes. I'm sure that's what your parents told you.
Listen, lady, I was hatched as an egg, and I went straight to this dude Jafar, and he like had me running around doing errands and whatnot, and pulling out my feathers, literally.
You were never
It's a pretty good
appreciated.
gig, except for the whole cracker stuff and thing.
So we can trust you about the box.
Absolutely. What do I got to lose?
I mean,
Wow.
he did work with Jafar, so he has just as much skin, or rather feathers, in this as we do.
Oh, well, then maybe we should bring him with us.
Kronk,
Yes!
Oh, hey there, little guy. I'm gonna go over and try and like unlatch the cage to let him out.
Well, now wait a moment.
I smack Kronk's finger.
If we bring him with us, the warden will know something's up.
Listen, lady, I think the warden's gonna know something's up either way. You come traipsing through here, you bring a dirt carpet and you just like whack it all over the place.
I also did just promise him that I would release him once he helped us.
That is true. Now, I worked with a lot of villains, so I took that with a grain of salt.
So we
Oh.
need to get the chest, am I correct?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
We need the chest, correct?
Yeah, open the chest, get your goods. Let's go. Break me out. Bust me out.
Well, plus Iago, it should be noted that they're no longer villains. They've all been reformed.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
Like he said.
Well, who's going to open the box?
you're the brains of this operation, aren't you?
Oh, I dabble in puzzles sometimes.
80s, you have walked up the 15 flights of stairs and opened the door to this group arguing with a parrot.
I don't mean to alarm any of you, but there are a bunch of guards downstairs, and they saw your little performance, so maybe just let's get out of here.
Yes.
Right.
You
well,
read my mind.
so we have a little bit of a problem, though, everybody.
What?
We haven't gotten rid of these!
Okay, what's this
Bird, how do we
bird
get rid of
talking about?
these?
The chest?
Oh, you want to get rid of the magic thingies?
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, there's a key. Take your manacles off.
Where?
Where?
I don't know, somewhere around here. It's in the chest or something. He keeps it here.
I open up the chest.
Well, in the chest is just a pile. They're just dumped in here, like just bunches of magical looking items.
Is
And-
all of our stuff in there?
Well, not all of. You're still stuck to your jumpsuits, but your skull. Yes, your skull is there. Your staff, your potion bottle. It was precarious. It had stuff thrown on top of it, but it's sound. Your golden flower, a little ruffled. Your staff is laid across the bottom. Maleficent.
I'll hand out everyone's things. And if there's like, I don't know, a paper airplane or something like that, I hand it to Kronk so he doesn't feel left out.
When you
don't
hand me
see...
the-
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, when you hand me the flower, I'm literally just like clutch it close to my face, and I'm like, flower gleam and glow. Sorry, it's just habit.
You're a little weird. I don't see a key in here.
Oh, well, check the other bedside table.
You know, I got a better idea. I got a better idea. I'm gonna let you out of that cage if you check it.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. I open up the cage.
Okay. Iago flutters over to the bedside table, and he bends down to pick it up, and then instead he flies straight up and then out the window, and he goes, "Ha ha! Suckers! Catch you later!"
I grab him by the tail feathers.
They pop out, and he flies away.
Look what you made him do. You made him shake it like a tail feather. I don't understand why.
Well, on the bright side, now the guards are going to be after him instead of us.
Good plan.
You're welcome.
All right,
Thank
so
We are at $900 on the dot. Have we done all the giveaways up to this point?
We just did the last one.
Nice.
All right, we are $100 away from our goal, guys. This is phenomenal.
So close.
We can't thank you enough. So close. I have a dog whining at me, so we're going to take a quick 5-minute break so I can take her out, and we will be right back with the thrilling conclusion to see if these wonderful reformed villains make it out.
Oh yeah.
If I come back to a wild magic surge, I will start a fight within the group. Saying
That seemed like just a promise, not even like a complaint.
it's true. Look, I was gonna do it either way, but this way I'm incentivizing it. That's the plan, the criminal mastermind at work. All right, guys, we'll be back in 5 minutes. Oh.
And that's when I said, I don't even have a water hose that long.
But you
I
do.
do.
Oh,
It broke.
I did.
It was affected by an anti-magic sphere.
Yes. Speaking of anti-magic spheres, we have this group of spellcasters. Not one of them can cast a spell. Let's see how they finish that. But first, we hit our final goal. Diane, have you run the last giveaway yet?
Not yet. I was waiting until we could come back so that I could say thank you to everybody. I'm going to go ahead and open up our last planned incentive goal here. But since we do have some time left on the stream, the more we donate, I have other stuff. We have other incentives that we can offer. So keep throwing that money. Wava can use every penny. So I'm going to go ahead and open up the last one now.
Yep. If for every $100 above, we'll figure something out if we keep going. And can we all just stop for a moment and appreciate Gabe's wings here?
Oh, these are not as heavy as you think either.
Maleficence.
Well, they're wings, so they're supposed to
They're
be like light.
magnificent.
Magnifique.
Proud of you. I'm gonna kill somebody. Without.
All right. So, Iago has just flown the coop right out the door, and you all you have your focuses now, and yes, you have manacles on that are keeping you from casting said spells, but you know that there's a key somewhere. It
Yeah.
might not be here, but somebody had to lock these manacles on you, right?
Is there a key nearby?
No.
Stupid mouse. I'm going to eat them.
Oh boy.
All right. If you were a warden, where would you hide your keys?
Desk.
Great. Is there a desk?
Yes. It's a writing desk, and on the surface are all these comics drawn out in 4-panel pages. And if you flip through them fast enough, it shows an animation of the warden choking a prisoner out and then cheering.
I'm gonna draw little like evil eyebrows on the warden in every panel, just so it's clear how malicious this is. Is there anything like taped to the bottom of the desk or in a drawer maybe?
Nope. Iago might have lied to you.
I'm gonna kill that bird.
Yes.
But there is the guard, the captain of the guard, or a certain number of guards would have keys to the manacles as well as keys to cells.
Do I have keys on my guard belt that I stole?
You do.
Oh, mother.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, hey guys. I don't know if this is helpful, but I just found this set of keys right here on my belt of all places.
You
Oh, the
what?
odds. Oh,
Kronk, hand them over.
I'm gonna go ahead and hand them over.
I like to investigate which key would try to get these manacles off of us.
It's not hard. There's one key that is significantly smaller than the others. The rest are sort of big brass door keys, and this one looks like it's smaller.
Excellent. So I grab that key. And I try to put it into my own manacles.
It fits perfectly and turns smoothly, and the manacles fall off of your wrists.
I am free! Kronk, let's get out of here.
Yzma, the key.
You mean this key?
Yes.
What are we laughing about?
Just laugh with me, Kronk. Well,
That feels good.
since you did say that you were going to be on my side as a god, I will unlock you. But you will not betray me.
All right, I can make that deal. Come on.
Ever.
Sure.
Is there any other fine lines that I'm missing here?
You know, I'm not an expert at contracts. That's kind of why I'm here, but
I go and unlock Hades.
Excellent. Now those
Um,
two.
Yes, some of us need attention.
I'm faster than Mother Gothel. If we can outrun her, we won't get caught.
Interesting choice of words. Maleficent, what do you have to offer?
Patience.
Look at him.
I'm waiting. And I put my hands up.
Right, so we're gonna try this again. What do you have to offer me that I would unlock your manacles for?
My patience.
Are you a doctor or something? Like, I'm not exactly clear
Oh,
where
this
your
is
patients
this
are
is
coming
not
from.
this is not a debate. This is not a bargaining. Your bumbling fool had the keys, but that doesn't make it your victory. I don't know what you expect out of me.
Are my manacles still on? Or did she unlock them?
I unlocked you.
Great. Cool.
So
I'm gonna
Yzma.
vampiric touch Kronk and just kind of gesture to the conversation that's happening. Unlock the manacles, please.
Ugh. Ridiculous. I like unlock Maleficent and I go over to Mother Gothel and unlock her too.
There we go.
What
Trust
does
me,
vampiric
you've made the right choice.
what does vampiric touch do to Kronk?
Kind of exactly what it sounds like. Basically, you see me poke Kronk and drain life from him. There's a wraith-like appearance around my hand, and it's just this mask of shadow. And he starts taking necrotic damage.
If you hit me.
Yeah, if I hit you. Should I roll that now? Dungeon Master?
Yeah.
Great. Oh god, that math. 19? Great.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome.
Monster.
Rude.
Yeah. But as soon as she unlocks the manacles and lets the other two go, I'll go ahead and spare the dying on him so he gets his hit points back.
Does he regain his hit points?
He does. I believe. I have something. Hold on.
Spare the dying doesn't.
Not spare the dying.
I have it if you don't.
I have a thing.
Yeah, false life. How does everybody else react to? How do you react, Kronk, to being?
I don't know how much damage was it actually.
I would have held back. Am I able to do that? To kind of like just do the minimal amount of damage since this was intended as a threat?
Sure.
Cool.
Well, that's a kind of cold hand there, Hades, for being made of fire. You might want to get your temperature checked.
It's sort of my thing, Kronk. I don't. I can only steal life from people and give it to myself. Sorry, guys.
So with that moment, I end up grabbing onto Kronk and being like,
Do not listen to him. He is a ridiculous god.
and I like push like Hades' face out of frame.
Just listen to me and know that I'm the one that will always take care of you, Kronk.
And I'm gonna use healing word on him.
This canon behind the scenes, how they interact. That's why I trust Yzma so much.
Yeah. I just imagine Hades on one side of Kronk and Yzma pushing him off and being on the other side. So now you're on either side of him, one stealing life, one adding life.
It regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus my spellcasting modifier, which is 4. So 1d4 plus 4.
I'm gonna produce flame with one hand, and then with the other hand, I'm gonna do a shadow puppet of Yzma yelling against the wall.
So that's 8 hit points total coming back to you.
Oh, well, okay. You know, I didn't know how bad I had it until I just got healed. You know, grass is always greener, I think. Thanks,
Should we
Yzma.
go now?
Yes.
Well, how do we plan to escape then?
Well, we don't need a plan now. We've got our skills.
I still say we need a plan.
Maleficent, you got any wings other than those ones?
Yes. How would you like to get out of here exactly?
That thing you said earlier about burning it to the ground, that was really striking a chord with me.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry, DM, real quick. Is there any sort of a couch in here by any chance?
Yeah.
Awesome. While everyone's talking, I'd like to go over to the couch and start imbuing, making it a magical item, and I can tell you what spell I'm trying to imbue it with.
Okay.
I'd like to imbue it with levitate.
I see. Wonderful.
I'm an artificer, y'all. Get to imbue some magic and things.
Your couch, the couch over there, starts to hover off the ground.
When I walk to the window, and there's like, she's walking with the staff on every left step, and then just like looks outside the window, and is looking. There are people in the guard towers, correct?
Correct. Off to your left and right.
How far is the farthest tower?
Let's call it 100 yards. So 300 feet.
Okay. Perfect. Okay. Is there a creature that is within, say, that's about 150 to 180 feet?
Iago. Flapping away.
Yes.
Get him!
Is Iago near any of the towers at all?
He's halfway between you and the next tower.
Perfect. Okay. So, how far is Iago?
Yeah, it was called 150 feet.
Perfect.
You tell me, how far do you need him to be?
I need him to be within 180 feet.
Oh, 10 feet further.
Okay. So, I'm just going to very calmly burn. And I'm going to cast Immolation on Iago and spend a sorcery point to double my 90-foot range to 180.
All right.
So Iago needs to make a dexterity save.
He rolled a natural 20.
Okay, cool. So he'll take half. Perfect. So then, here's the
That's
fun
the
part.
only roll I've made this game.
Could we use one of our advantages to make you re-roll that?
Yes.
Yes, please.
14.
That is a fail. So Iago takes.
Brought to you.
Oh,
viewers
technology,
like
why do you
you.
fail me? Oh, Jesus. That's not great. 35 points of fire damage. And anything within a 30-foot radius, as well as creatures, also would have to roll.
So just making a statement here, you step out and you immolate Iago.
Mhm.
He bursts into flames.
Mhm.
All of his feathers are gone, and you know the typical picture of a chicken with the legs sticking out?
Yeah.
A flaming vat, like his head is still on, but he is on fire. All of his feathers are gone, and he goes sailing into the guard tower off to the left, hits the catapult that they have there, and it bursts into flames, and everybody starts running around like you just kicked an ant's nest.
Oh, you have got to come visit me in the underworld.
So, well, okay, question, DM. How much longer do you want us to take this? Because I'll wait before I do some other terrible things.
We'll go around the room and see what everybody wants to do at this stage.
Yes. Please.
You all, Yzma, you've now levitated your couch.
Yes.
What is your intention to do with floating couch?
I'm trying to get as many people onto the couch who can't fly. So, me, Gothel, and Kronk, and maybe Hades.
Yeah, I cannot fly.
Okay, just checking. Otherwise, otherwise, if I'm gonna call them over. Otherwise, if they don't sit, then I'm gonna start making a bunch of different potions that may have levitate in them or other kind of craziness.
Krunk, your carpet is still there. Are you going to get on the couch?
Well, buddy, it looks like this is where we're gonna have to part ways. I think saw Aladdin maybe back in the cafeteria. He had to sleep off some stuff. Poor guy just took one too many bonks to the head. You know how he is. I really appreciate you, and I'm not gonna forget you.
And the carpet does one more little like twirl around you. Mother Gothel.
I love this guy.
Did somebody want to say something? Sorry, I heard a Okay. And the carpet swirls around and goes off. Mother Gothel, what?
I sidle over to the couch and then just very casually drape onto it and look like I was made to sit there.
Hades. You can go down the steps too, you know.
Yeah, I think I'm walking out of here. Gods
Oh,
don't
I was
ride
kidding.
couches.
I assume Mother Gothel looks like she's taking up your couch cushion anyway.
I also just don't want to hear her talk anymore. Goodness. Yeah, I will descend the stairs. And just for cool points, like coming out onto the outside, the courtyard, where now people are sort of running around in a panic. I'd like to kind of just be wreathed in some of my necromantic energy, just because it feels right.
Make an appearance. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, what a contradiction. So, Hades comes out of the bottom of the tower with this necromantic energy wreathing them as the couch floats off the balcony and starts to come down with the three of you sitting on it. Very different entrances. Maleficent.
Walking out to the balcony now, and then wings stretched out, Maleficent taps her staff, and then I'm going to use a sorcery point to quicken spell to turn it from an action to a bonus action. And I'm going to cast Polymorph on myself, and in true Maleficent fashion, turn into a young black dragon.
All right. That also is an entrance. As you all descend on your couch, Yzma, was your intention to fly off on the couch or to what was your intention?
Yeah, I'm trying to get the heck out of Dodge with my levitating sofa.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Now there is still the ice dome around you all that is swirling blizzard.
Oh, that's right. That's a problem.
That would prevent an easy flight out.
Can I do an Arcana check to see if maybe I understand how this magic works?
Yeah. I won't make you roll it. You all know that the princess of this realm has cast a spell on this area and trapped it in a very small dome of winter.
For the record, I accidentally rolled it and I got a 23, just in case.
You know her name. I'm not gonna say it though.
Let it go.
Well,
are we all like gathered now? I know we all just made some fabulous entrances, but like where are we at the moment as a group? And who's around?
Hades is coming out the bottom of the stairs here, and Yzma and company, including yourself, are on the couch descending out of the tower, and behind you, Maleficent has turned into a dragon. For the sake of you all see now that one tower is burning, and there was a large explosion. The guards have rallied. There's an alarm bells going. They're pouring out of every barracks, cafeteria, and gathering ahead of you on the lawn.
So I would like to, when we're at the foot of at the base of the tower, gonna like run in and then quickly cast disguise self, so I look like the warden, and come back out. And I'm going to come out as the warden and be like, "Oh, right, you lot, this way with me," and like get all of you to kind of gather with me and start making our way toward what I believe is like the entrance gate of the prison. We gotta get you to safety! Woohoo! And just like
Warden,
bring you all over.
You know I'm so glad you're here, but Mother Gothel like just passed through there. Did you happen to see her?
Kronk!
Oh, I did not.
Oh. Right.
Are we anywhere near where Iago, the rotisserie chicken, has fallen from the sky?
It connected with the tower off to your behind you and to the left, and set the catapult ablaze.
Great. So where's his corpse, though?
Up on top of the tower.
Damn it.
The guard tower.
Okay.
Dark, getting over here. You're gonna eat Iago.
No.
Man.
Oh,
Showing his soul.
we're not doing that.
Oh, I know what you were going to do.
In that case, I'll follow Mother Gothel Warden, but I'm also gonna flame strike the tower we just came from and set it on fire as we walk away.
You're flame striking the warden's tower?
Yep.
Okay. Dragon Maleficent, have you come down from the tower yet and followed Warden Mickey as a dragon?
Yes, absolutely.
Roll me persuasion or performance, Mother Gothel. Yzma, are you going along with this as well?
I'm actually trying to find a couple of things while this is all kind of going on. Is there like any sort of hammer around by any chance?
What are you? You could get a baton from a guard if you really needed to, or Kronk might have picked up the one from the previous guard and might have it for you.
I mean, a hammer is really my favorite like thing of choice.
Oh, like a tacky hammer thingy?
Yeah.
Okay. We can get you one of those. What'd you do? What'd you roll on that, Emily?
Well, I have a +8, but I rolled a 5, so 13.
I think we have some advantage in there, don't we?
Yes.
Do we?
I think this would be our last one, yeah.
I won't use it. If y'all want more advantage, you better
it.
donate more money.
Do it.
26.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, everybody starts to like you're leading this group out of the way, and everybody starts to like get out of the way, and Yzma, you see there's a guard standing there with a big hammer, and he's like, "Do we all right, Warden, what
Yes, a warden. Is it possible that this fine fellow can hand me their hammer?
Oh, yes, please. Arm Yzma with the hammer. Oh. I didn't get to practice his voice ahead of time, okay?
That's pretty good to me.
doing great?" He's gonna look very confused and hand over his warhammer.
Oh,
Look left and
done.
right.
Well done. Promotion for you. Oh.
Can you feel the power, Kronk?
Oh. I can feel it.
and I imbue it with magic. I actually have magic weapon so I can turn any non-magical weapon into a magical weapon.
You guys are floating on your couch as Warden Mickey leads the dragon, the flaming god of death, and the couch out towards the entrance. When suddenly, the room that you were in originally explodes out. And there stands Warden Mickey. And he says, "Oh boy! Kronk, you said you'd be back by dinner, and here you
Oh, well, sorry if things are a little bit late. I know I could probably get started in the kitchen in the next, I don't know, half hour. I've just got to finish up.
Imposter!
No, that's the imposter. No, no, look, she's right there.
Oh man, this is put me in a really difficult position right now.
Guards, what are you doing?
Guards, what are you doing? Oh,
Oh boy.
oh boy.
Are there any?
Attack them. They're prisoners. There's a fucking dragon. What are you doing?
Roll me
that
persuasion
warden just
again.
broke out of prison.
God damn it.
Are there,
Persuasion again? You got it.
are there any woodland creatures nearby?
Oh god.
There is a group of chipmunks that have run up in curiosity as they are staring at this going on.
Can I get them onto like my palm of my hand there and like shoulder talk to them?
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll get to that in a second.
Justice.
Yeah.
Justice. I rolled a 28.
I rolled a 3. Oh, this is not how I had this planned. All right, wonderful. But first, what we're gonna do real quick is roll a wild magic surge, since that happens all over the time here, and let's see what happens.
Boy, he's grasping at straws. He really wants to keep us in this prison.
I rolled a 9. Let's see what the chart says.
That's a good one.
It's a top 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kronk, roll me a d6.
Why always me? Okay. 4.
Oh, it's actually you. Okay.
Of course, why wouldn't it be?
You feel that feeling again in your stomach as it wells up in you, and suddenly from your hands burst magic missile at the 5th level.
What?
Like, I just like to imagine them erupting like Roman candles, like, oh God, please my help. I'm gonna just be like pointing them like everywhere.
I like lead him towards the other Mickey, like the warden.
It's like sprinkler fingers shooting magic missiles out as you rotate him. Okay, all right, and you pelt imposter at this point, since Yzma has convinced everybody that he is the imposter. And you pelt magic missiles at Mickey. Warden Mickey gets pelted by magic missiles. Wow, what's it do at the 5th level?
Nothing good.
I think it just
You know
adds
what?
more darts, right?
Yeah, it's 1d4
It
plus
does.
1, so I don't know, roll a bunch of them.
Roll a bunch of them.
Okay. I'll do that.
Pick a number.
I rolled a. What? Do what?
Nothing. Go ahead.
Let's see. How do I roll multiple on? There we go.
Click it a bunch of times, guys. Can
I
we
do.
just? Can
He
we
said a
just-
bunch of
it's very
times.
therapeutic to kill your childhood, quite literally. In fact.
Oh boy. Oh God. Oh.
All right, so I rolled
That-
100
that doesn't sound like
d4s.
pain.
I rolled 100 d4s and got 264 damage. Do I win?
Yeah, you pelt him, and these magic missiles just start blasting through him, and he's
Oh God. Oh. I don't like. Oh.
and the guards at this point are they don't know what to think.
Neither do we.
And you know what? You all have an action to use against Mickey. Sorry, the warden. As he is being pelted by magic missiles.
I'll go ahead and flame strike him.
Yeah, I'm gonna use flaming sphere on him.
Oh God! Roll them. Kronk, as everybody prepares to blast him, what did you want to say to your chipmunk that is now standing on your shoulder, wide-eyed, as you shoot magic missiles from your fingers?
I mean, it's not the same as what I was gonna say a few minutes ago. I mean, if they're still hanging around on my shoulder, I think I'm just gonna ask them if they could stay by me, just in case I need any bailout. They know the lay of the land. So Squeaker,
They have their claws.
Squeaky. Squeaker, like I'm gonna be like, like suddenly he's just shooting stuff out of his hands uncontrollably, like trying to communicate with them in a panic.
It is into your uniform. Just it's not going anywhere because it physically can't now. It is attached itself to you.
Okay.
Mother Gothel, what are you going to do?
I would like to cast Cause Fear on the warden and any surrounding guards.
All right. And Maleficent, what are you going to do as your black dragonness?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah, it's same for me.
And
Okay.
me.
Yep. Yeah, make that wisdom saving throw while you're at it. Just make a bunch of saving throws and let us know how it goes.
Save
Okay.
yourself, mortal.
We're gonna go Hades dexterity saving throw first. 12.
That fails.
All right. And Yzma's 3.
Fail.
And Maleficent's 2.
Excellent.
Good,
Fail.
great. And wisdom, you said?
Yes, please.
12.
Fail.
All right, lovely, wonderful. What is it that you're doing, Maleficent? And we'll paint a word picture here.
I am exhaling a 30-foot line of acid.
All right. So Hades, you turn around and blast him. What's this look like as he's being pelted by magic missiles?
So Hades is gonna kind of turn to Kronk, who's accidentally doing a really good thing here, and he's just gonna go ahead and flip him that famous Hades thumbs up, and when he does it, a column of flame is going to erupt surrounding the warden.
Oh no!
He'll take 15 fire damage and 17 radiant damage.
Radiant damage does double to him for some reason.
Great!
Hell?
He gets blasted by this column and he's singeing, and he jumps out of the column. And as he does, Yzma, hit him with your flaming sphere. What's this look like?
So this giant flaming sphere kind of like starts to open up in the unoccupied space. So like where he's at, basically like over him. It's a 5-foot diameter. It's just like swirling fire. So that just kind of like comes out. And as a bonus action, I actually can move it somewhere else. I'm actually going to push it towards the barrier that the snowy barrier that's covering everywhere, and start trying to attack the barrier as best as possible.
Okay. So as he jumps out of this column of flame, a flame of sphere erupts around his head, igniting him. His clothes are all burning. His hat is toast. It has fallen off, and the runes are sparkling as the magic leaves it. And the flaming sphere jets off towards the nearest section of frozen ice barrier. When suddenly, Mother Gothel, you strike him with fear. What does this look like?
I drop my Mickey appearance, and I'm standing there as I am, as like gorgeous Mother Gothel in all of her glory.
Certainly, yes.
Everyone's attention is turned on to Mickey, which is why I am, able to do this. And then in an instant, I age into the 100-year-old person that I am, and then my skin like decays away from my bones, and my hair turns white and falls out at the root, and I just like become this shriveled skeleton. And it, like, as he catches a glimpse of it, and as the guards around him catch a glimpse of it, it incites the most instantaneous feeling of dread and fear in the pit of their stomachs.
And they all run screaming directly into the maw of a black dragon as it unleashes a cone of acid. And what does this look like?
There's like a deep inhale, and then Maleficent's eyes in her dragon form kind of like flash green, the mouth starts to billow, and then this enormous torrent of flame, like acid, comes out for 58 points of acid damage.
It rolls over half of the guards that have run out, and they all fled in the same direction, which ran them right into the cone of acid that you have released on the warden. Oh no! As his burning skin sloughs off of his skeleton, and you see these two skeletal ears sticking up. Kronk, what do you have to say about all of this? Your fingers are just smoking now. They're just like, and Mother Gothel has just turned to a crone beside you.
I think this literally feels like a nightmare at this point, with people being splashed with acid. I think this is gonna be the first time I'm gonna defer to my little creatures here. Guys, things are going crazy in here, and I'm squeaking this at them, obviously. How do we get out of here?
Squeak, squeaker, squeak, squeaking, squeak, squeaking, squeak, squeaker, squeaker, squeak, squeaking.
What did he say?
Oh, you don't know?
I mean, I do, but I'm making sure that you.
My immersion.
They tell you that there's a lever in the warden's tower that drops you down into an underground cavern that goes right underneath the underground, right underneath the blizzard barrier. They say, you got to fight some crocodiles, but they're usually pretty good natured if you sing them a song. And that exits directly out onto the frozen plain.
Who like, because everybody else kind of started doing stuff. Am I still on the floating couch? Is that what's happening?
I'm still on the couch too.
Yeah, I'm next to you.
I'm probably gonna use it like a floating sled and kind of run and push it towards the tower and see if I can like make us glide there really fast.
You glide the couch over this acid pool that has consumed the bodies. Just these twisted skeletons. Everybody else has fled. They want nothing to do with this. There's a freaking dragon here. They just watched their warden get melted and consumed with flame. The ones that weren't directly affected by Mother Gothel's blast of fear now are afraid, and they are fleeing to the safety of their barracks. It's a wasteland, and ahead of you is the tower. No further impediments ahead of you.
This is familiar.
Once we get there, then is it rubble or is it just burning?
Oh, I forgot. Somebody set it on fire.
Yeah.
My bad.
It's, it's stone. It's just burning.
Okay.
But before you get there, out of the clear blue sky, you hear, "Not today!" And Aladdin comes flying out of the sky on his magic carpet directly towards you with a sword in hand. I can show you the world.
I cast light on him.
I was like, can I just whip my my flaming spear at him? Just.
Yep. Everybody turns to see Aladdin charging at them, and flaming sphere comes hurtling out of nowhere. What all would you like to do? What terrible things would you like to do? One last hurrah.
I did get my breath back. I'm torching that little sucker.
Blasting him right out of the sky.
Yeah, I
Hades?
just want to knock him off of the carpet or wherever he's coming from, and I know Maleficent will take care of the rest. Just.
I'm gonna eat him.
All right, before he makes it to Maleficent's maw, Mother Gothel and Hades, what would you all like to do too? I can show you the world.
I'm casting Blight as soon as he finishes that line.
What's Blight do?
Kind of the same thing as Vampiric Touch, except it looks a lot grosser.
Oh, wonderful. Yeah. And Mother Gothel?
I'm going to cast Hold Person, so please make a Wisdom saving throw, because I want him to be paralyzed while he experiences everything before him.
If you guys didn't know we were playing villains, the last 5 minutes would have been.
If possible, I would like to slow motion leap with Kronk to like tackle carpet out from in front of the acid so it doesn't.
Yes, so much yes.
That's sad because Aladdin's gonna think you're trying to save him, and then you take the carpet
just out from under his feet.
Yep. This
roller
all
coaster.
happens because Aladdin again is just a dude with a hero complex.
No magic.
That's really sad.
So this flaming sphere, he's charging out of the sky. The flaming sphere catches him, and right at that same time, all of the life just seems to suck out of him, and his eyes go sunken, and his skin turns pasty, and he's holding the sword, and suddenly he just freezes as he's floating through the air. Kronk leaps off of the couch in this heroic move, sails right past Aladdin's frozen body, and catches carpet right out of the air. As Maleficent chomps down.
And that thing be like birds where they like go.
I hate that song.
Kronk, you have a flying carpet, and you all have the exit to the prison.
Oh, you okay there, buddy?
He is shocked.
The carpet. How can I tell?
His fringes are sticking straight out.
You know, I'm beginning to think those guys aren't quite as reformed as they said they were. You just you stay close to me, and we'll make sure you get out safe, okay? I'm gonna kind of just give him a little pat on the back and carry him, even if he's stiff, kind of like carry him back towards the secret exit.
Strangely, when you all pull the lever, it opens up large enough to accommodate a young dragon. You all slide down the slide, splash in the water. The crocodiles see the dragon and flee, and it's actually a fairly straightforward path right outside.
Well, but I think, for the sake of our audience, that we should probably definitely hear the songs that the crocodiles would have liked to hear for us to escape.
Yeah, go for it.
No, from you. It was a specific donation for more music from you.
She's not wrong.
For charity,
Look
Justin.
for the
charity.
bare necessities, those simple bare necessities. Forget about your worries and your strife. Oh yeah, man. It's just the bare necessities. That's why a bear can rest at ease. The simple bare
Copyright.
necessities of life. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
That was delightful.
Perfect. Just as an example,
Right quick, while we're walking out, I'd like to toss a little vial over to Mother Gothel so she can get her her young appearance back again.
Thank you.
Useful to have an artificer on the team.
Yes, I should keep you around.
Oh shit, we went more than 6 bars. We're gonna get bots
That's
are
why
gonna grab
I
us.
was like, copy.
Whoops. Well, hopefully this VOD will be available later. So you all follow the well-marked path. It actually lights up. These glowing lichen light up as you walk out, and then go off behind you. It's very pleasant. The crocodiles just stay out of your way. They kind of hum in the background. It leads to some stairs. You're immediately assaulted by the wintry weather when you get out, but there's a chariot right there ready to take you wherever you want to go. There's no horses or anything. You just climb in and say, hey, take me here. And it zips off to wherever you need to go. Seems like the warden had a little special exit planned.
You guys want to go visit those sisters in Arendelle? I haven't destroyed a city in a while, I'm just saying.
I'll get to them before we get to the city, if you know what I mean.
I don't. You're going to have to explain it to me. I still don't know what it is you do. Other than scare me.
That's all you need to know.
I mean, it's a little cold here for me. I'd rather go home.
Go back to being a tiefling.
You are full.
Tastes like street rat.
Riff raff. Street rat.
Scoundrel. Take that.
Take that.
Just
Let's not get too hasty.
little snack, guys.
Rip him open, take it back, guys. Oh man. It's so sadly relevant. Well, thank you all so much. Our villains have escaped the prison of Feng Shil, and I don't know if it will survive. There's surely to be more escapes from this prison now during the associated rioting that follows. We raised $1,035 today
my
for Wawa.
gosh.
Thank you guys
Thank
so
you
much.
guys.
That's huge.
We've done all of the giveaways. Is that right? That's all been taken care of.
We have. I'm going to
Wonderful.
reiterate, thank you guys so much. All of your donations go to assisting Wawa in helping survivors of sexualized violence. So every dollar goes towards an amazing cause and something that I'm very passionate about. So thank you all so much.
Yeah, this has been a lot of fun. Happy birthday, Diana, and thank everyone that helped with this. Thank you to this fantastic, wonderful cast. Can we get like applause in chat for this phenomenal fucking job that
What's
they
the
did?
opposite
Jesus.
of F's in chat? Can we get A's in chat for
A's
these guys?
in chat
A's in
for let's go in reverse order here. We'll actually end with Diana, but let's start with Kronk. Tell people who you are and where you can be found.
Yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. My name is Mason Dula. You can find me at Mason Dula on the Twitters and stuff. Also, like I said, I play a lot of games with a lot of these beautiful people, and if you hang around on Bard and Barbarian, you'll see me around here too. I've got some cool stuff coming up, but I'm not quite ready to announce it all yet, so I'm gonna just with that. So, thank you guys for your support. We really appreciate it.
Stay tuned. And Ms. Emily Mothergothel.
Yeah, hi everyone. I'm Emily. You can find me on all the social medias at Emily the Spoon. That's pretty much it. Thank you all for being here. Thanks for your donations, and happy birthday, Diana. And I promise I don't sing talk all the time. That was just a.
Could you?
That's a lie.
I can.
Miss Cynthia.
Oh wow, that was awesome and fun. Hey y'all, you can find me on Twitter at Syndancer and Instagram Cynthia_Marie. I'm doing a couple of shows coming up, but I'm gonna wait for Diana to announce the big one. But another big one is LA by Night just got greenlit for season 5. Yay! So stay tuned for that. We'll be coming at it shortly. Sirens. That is also going to be coming back for another season as well, where I play Jarosol of Fire, Genasi. That's over on Satine Phoenix's channel, so stay tuned for that. And I pop up everywhere, so hopefully I'll come pop up in one of y'all's games soon. But anyways, just catch me on the social media as I post crazy pictures of this kind of makeup or cosplay, or we talk about anxiety, mental health disorder, all that kind of stuff. So great, cool, awesome. I love you. Diana, happy birthday.
I love you. Thank you.
And Gabe.
Hi, I'm Gabe. You can find me at Gabe James Games across the internet. And Emily is lying. She does sing talk more often than you think. Emily and I work together over at Roll20, and like once a week, I'll get some delightful, strange sing-song something. Or puns. Lots of puns.
So puns and bad aphorisms, yeah.
Yeah, I was here for it.
Those are the delights of working with me.
They're actually very valuable.
Anything coming up that you want folks to tune into?
God, I don't know. There's
Probably
a bunch of stuff
too
that we're
much.
doing at Roll20 that we haven't announced yet. So honestly, just keep an eye out over what's popping up in the next month or two, because we have, even Emily and I specifically, have been busting our butt to get things fun and new and make sure that they're accessible. So
Yeah.
paying off.
Wonderful.
There's a lot of stuff related to the people in this chat that we can't, like, the people in this show rather, that we can't talk about. But in 3 hours, there is a PaizoCon adventure coming.
Ooh.
That didn't sound ominous at all.
And last but certainly not least, Ms. Diana.
Oh wow. Hey you guys. I'm Diana. You're probably here because you know me, or I assume you do now. So welcome. I'm one half of Bard Barbarian. I'm the Dice Affiliate Manager over at Die Hard Dice. And I want to thank all of these beautiful people for coming and being willing to do this to celebrate with me. Stuff coming up for me. The big one is the nightlife. Our Vampire the Masquerade campaign set in Miami. Both Cynthia and Gabe are a part of that show, so I'm super excited to get started with that. June 11th is our premiere date for that one. And yeah, all kinds of stuff. Just all kinds of good things. Always gaming.
And I've been your DM. You can find me on the socials as Stashmandu. We've got lots of shows coming on Bard and Barbarian. Tune in Tuesdays and Thursdays. We're starting a new schedule there. We'll be kicking off our zombie game on Tuesday, Outbreak Undead, Dread Rising, and we'll be hopefully wrapping up our Iron Dust and Blood Season 1 on Thursdays. Call of Cthulhu Down Darker Trails here coming up. Thank you guys so much. This was just phenomenal. Again, this cast is truly amazing. They're all wonderful, amazing people, and we're all out here doing this because we enjoy it and have fun. And a simple, easy way that you can support every single one of these creators is to find them on social media, give them a follow, give them a like, support the stuff that they're putting out there. And it doesn't have to be monetary. Just putting that support out there and letting everybody know you are enjoying the things that they're doing. Thank you to all of our amazing sponsors who you should also check out and support. Die Hard Dice, 1985 Games, Norse Foundry, Roll20, Found Familiar Coffee, Friday Afternoon Tea,
Elderwood Academy, Heartbeat Dice, 1985 Games. I don't know if you said that one already.
Yep.
And Wava. Wava sent us some cool stuff to send out to people too, so we're going to be doing that as well. And
Yes.
Thank you, Jordan. Jordan, our mod for today. Fabulous D&D Jordan Lee. Round of applause.
Killed it.
Killing it. Thank you guys so much. I had so much fun, and I hope you all did too. And with that, we'll see y'all later next week.
Bye, everybody.
everybody. See you later.